Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The truth is that all he really wanted was more time to go hunting. A recent interview with the singer revealed that she went elk hunting in Oklahoma. He never would have made the time for it before. His current activity is elk hunting in Utah, he stated. Over here, this is incredible. Clearly, I did not have the opportunity to go elk hunting when I was a kid. Oklahoma was my home. Getting out and doing stuff like this, exercising, and getting a little pumped up by attempting to climb and descend these mountains every morning despite a hangover is a treat. I am in desperate need of it. I left The Voice because of this. I could begin engaging in more activities such as these. According to Shelton, he now has more time on his hands and can make an appearance on ESPN Game Day. I told all the men at the camp here, I said, "Man, you ain't going to believe this," he added. I was invited by Pat to go on ESPN Game Day by text message. "You gotta do it," is the universal response. Indeed, I am completely ignorant when it comes to all these other teams. Earlier, Shelton announced his intention to step away from the popular program in order to concentrate on his private life. He said he was exhausted from all the hours spent filming the program. In January 2023, he spoke to Access Hollywood on how becoming a stepdad altered his viewpoint. He said that he no longer thinks about himself first. Even for the smallest things, the moment you think, "I think I'll do this," the very next thought is, "Well, wait a minute. What's the plan anyway?" Or, "How will that impact a timeline?" Or, "What do you think they'll say?" I think the only way for me to really do that right is to step away from being committed to something like The Voice that demands a lot of your time, said the actor. There is just no escaping it. Your whole self must be dedicated if you want to succeed. For the time being, I just feel like they are the days. My new job is more crucial. The most recent news about Blake Shelton's exit from NBC's The Voice has fans in fits of laughter, as the country singer has always had a gift for comedy. The announcement that the country music star will be departing the spinning red chair after 23 seasons shocked fans and fellow coaches. Many thought he wanted to spend more time with his family or his growing business, but Shelton just revealed the funny and eccentric truth of his departure. He is married to Gwen Stefani. When The Voice first aired in 2011, Shelton was one of the first coaches to sign on. Fans fell in love with him right away because to his genuine charisma and hilarious one-liners. With the support of his talented ments, Shelton became the most successful coach in the history of the show. But soon, combining his roles as a spouse, musician, and coach became a circus acrobatic. As soon as Blake announced his leaving, rumors began to circulate. Many of his admirers assumed he was pulling back so he could devote more time to his ranch in Oklahoma and Gwen and her 3 boys. Some thought he was taking a break to focus on music or pursue other interests. By making vague remarks about wanting to get back to the simpler things in life, Shelton stoked the speculation and played coy. Blake recently gave an interview in which he revealed the shocking truth about why he quit the program, and it was hilarious. "I must admit, I've given this quite a bit of thought," he said, his smile beaming with deceit. "And the truth is, I departed due to those damn set snacks." The enticing goodies have been around Shelton for 23 seasons, he said. "You may name it, cookies, chips, donuts, etc. And I must admit, I am completely unable of controlling my food intake. It was game over every time I turned my chair around to watch a participant because I caught sight of the food table. The seemingly endless supply of delicious treats on site allegedly became Blake's Achilles' heel. They'd always put my favorite snacks in my locker," he added, going on to mention his favorite nachos, fried chicken, and beef jerky, among other guilty pleasures. "At the outset, it was tolerable. However, I used to slip out during commercial breaks to get a little something. The staff apparently picked it up quickly. They began withholding the quality information from me," Shelton quipped. They once stashed the donuts on a high shelf that I was unable to access. Still, I'm an ingenious individual. In any case, I got my donut fix by stealing a ladder from the stagehands. Gwen Stefani, who often worked with Blake as a coach on The Voice, felt compelled to weigh in. In the same interview, she also said that Blake had an insatiable sweet appetite. I would constantly make fun of him for it. But to be honest, I believe the wheels began to spin when he began to notice that his pants were becoming a little tight. Shelton said that he may have required Gwen's lighthearted teasing to motivate him. After a hard day on set, Mom would always question me about the amount of cookies I had eaten when I got home. She seemed to have a sixth sense about it, he said, chuckling. I decided to just quit and spare myself the shame in the end. Shelton has completely embraced a more leisurely lifestyle since departing from the program. I've been going to the ranch more, fishing, and trying to get my music out there, he said. Also, I'm making an effort to limit the amount of snacks I eat. Pray for me, because Gwen has put me on a Kaylee smoothie binge. Although Shelton is no longer seen whirling about in that famous red chair, he has not quite ruled out returning to The Voice. An integral member of the family, he said. So what? Perhaps I'll return for a cameo appearance in the future, if they guarantee to secure the donuts. True to form, fans took to social media to react to Blake's cheeky explanation. Only Blake Shelton could leave a show because of snacks, one user tweeted. Another joked, imagine being so good at your job that your biggest challenge is resisting donuts. Even his former co-stars couldn't resist chiming in. John Legend tweeted, I always wondered why the snack table was so close to Blake's chair, while Kelly Clarkson added, this explains why the chips always disappeared during rehearsal. Jokes aside, Shelton's impact on The Voice is undeniable. During his tenure, he coached 9 winning contestants and brought country music to the forefront of the competition. His playful banter with fellow coaches, heartfelt mentorship, and undeniable charisma made him a cornerstone of the show. I'm proud of what we accomplished, Shelton said. But more than that, I'm grateful for the friendships I've made along the way. And hey, if leaving means I get to fit into my old jeans again, that's just a bonus. Blake Shelton's hilarious confession is a reminder that even celebrities face relatable struggles. Whether it's resisting a tempting snack table or deciding when it's time to move on, Shelton's ability to find humor in every situation is part of what makes him so beloved. As fans continue to enjoy reruns of his best moments on The Voice, one thing is clear. Blake Shelton's legacy, both on the show and in the world of country music, is as enduring as it is entertaining. And while his days of raiding the snack table may be behind him, his jokes and laughter will always be center stage.